Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. 25,400 Warriors in this motherfucker. If you haven't had your favorite lieutenant at your favorite institution, smash that subscribe button. I know RJD lost a good one. Make sure they smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons. Pelon 1205, Eric, who's doing the pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy, All My Mama, Jay, Keith, Devil Dog, MCC Placa, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Mickey Bats, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Flies Live, Cavino. File that 602. We know your broke ass needs the money. Oh fuck. They do settle. CDCR will settle. Because it's easier to pay somebody out than to drag it out in court. I just want to add that. So go ahead and file the 602. You're going to get paid. Pre of these nuts, Lockdown 5, Cristobal La Reina, Don't Trip, Winston, Tony, The Mexican Snowman, Abuelita's Journey, Abuelita's Irma, John Wick, El Skid, Armando, Hobie Cat, Nova, Lead With Love, Albert 12, J.I. Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Linda the Retired CO, Michigan Wolverines, Mikey 559, the homie Marius, Chevelle 66, Gigi, and Daus Herrero. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here is going to be the first of many. The first of many. It's going to be history into a prison. What prison is that, Hector? That prison is going to be none other than, you got to remember, I started down south, right? So let's expand our information up north. What do you have here? Oh my goodness. Sierra Conservation Center, SCC. Motherfucker, zoom in. Zoom in, bitch. My eyes are getting bad. There's a main phone number. Disregard that number. I'm going to provide you with some contact afterwards. From what I foresee of this episode, right? I can't foresee much, but I can foresee a little. This is straight off the cdcr.ca.gov website, man. What the hell is Sierra Conservation Center, Hector? Well, let's see. The inmate programs that it offers is adult basic education 1, 2, and 3. Okay, cool. General GED classes. Cool. A lot of these incarcerated inmates didn't have education prior to going to prison. It's not disrespect. It's the truth, man. I'm learning more and more of this. And, you know, I think the more people get educated, this is a great episode. I'm educating you on SCC. I'm even learning a thing or two of myself while diving into this. I believe if you're, it's been proven, if you're more educated, you're less likely to, I guess, mess up. But that's not true because you got all those, I was going to say those white boys on the the East Coast that, they be doing the Letterman jackets, the football, they be doing all kinds of sexual assaults, allegedly. Speaking of sexual assaults, let's go back to Sierra Conservation Center. I forgot what institution I was talking about. They even have physical fitness training, firefighter training. From what I believe, my understanding, it is a fire camp. A fire camp. Hector, what's a fire camp? Well, to my understanding, right, I was at a level 4 GP, Centinela State Prison, home of the level 4 GP killers, where they did, in fact, kill an inmate about 2 weeks ago over there. Gracias a ti. No, a ti. Rest in peace to the fallen. Eso. Well, Hector, I thought CDCR was getting better. The Norway project, the California model. Hector, stick to the script. Stick to the script. The script is, we're not going to get off subject here. They also offer vocational trades, auto body. That's good, man. Let's get these inmates rehabilitated back into society, right? We care about rehabilitation. We truly do. Alternative education, voluntary at fire camp only. Then they have community college face-to-face correspondence. That's cool. That's cool. Religious. Some of the religions that I have encountered in prison are the Muslim religion, the, oh my God, I just drew a blank. Odinist. They be having the Thor's hammer. Wiccans, Christians, Catholic services. There's a few other ones. Protestant. PIA, textiles, sewing, self-help groups. As a control booth officer or on the radio, they'll say, this is back in the day, Charlie, all units 1 through 5, release AA, release your inmates to AA, and then they get up and they pop the cell. Release life without a crutch, right? Release cage your rage. I'm probably like setting people back, like, oh yeah, I remember those groups, right? Gangsters Anonymous. There's one like how to be a better dad or some shit like that. That's the truth, man. A lot of these dudes get letters, legal mail. They'll get letters with fucking child support. Motherfucker, give me your 2 soups to give to your son. Integrated substance use disorder, ISUDT. All right. ISUDT is kind of like a rehab. I'll keep it real. At Donovan, there was, not all, man, and I do got to still make a video on free staff. There was ISUDT members, like drug counselors, that were bringing in dope to the inmates. Go figure. That's fucked up, right? I care about sobriety. I have 13 years of sobriety. That's the last thing you would want to do. So what, Hector, is it a level 4 prison? Did anything crazy happen there? Level 1, 2, and 3 non-designated program facilities. So it's an NDF-DPF. I didn't even know they had level 3 non-designated program facilities. Honestly, this is to me news right here. Level 1, level 2, Donovan has non-designated. Level 2, Donovan, RJDCF, Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility, Echo Yard, E-Yard, home of the Menendez brothers, is a level 2 non-designated program facility. Well, Hector, what is that, a 50-50 yard? I'll be honest, I never heard, I did hear the term 50-50. I just didn't know what 50-50 was. Basically, we throw everybody together, and if you don't fucking fight, you get to stay there. If you fight, you also get to stay there. The hell? Oh, yeah, it's kind of forced. It was kind of a forced, no, not kind of. It was a forced non-designated program facility. NDPF. That's the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. All I do is speak facts. Well, look, they bumped it up to level 3. Well, Hector, isn't that dangerous? Not my circus, not my monkeys. Here we go. DRP programs. You got to understand, the department went really big on the Norway project, California model. Some of the things that took a back seat were safety and security. That's the truth. That's the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. It's coming from a former lieutenant, a former public information officer, and a former crisis response team commander. Which, for the record, I might add, if any of my operators would have negligently discharged their fucking firearm during the course of their duties or training, I would have kicked them in the ass and told them to get the fuck off the team. Period. End of subject. Damn, you be harsh with it, Hector. I know. A little too harsh. Would you rather get kicked in the ass, told to get off the team, or live with the fact that you shot somebody, one of your friends, negligently? Okay, I see the big picture, Hector. Yeah, stop playing with feelings. Let's go. Eso. Details in history. Let me get to the meat and the potatoes of this whole episode, right? I wanted to give you guys history into SCC. The primary mission of Sierra Conservation Center is to provide housing programs and services for minimum and medium custody incarcerated people. Remember, they changed the name of inmates to incarcerated people, right? Makes them less dangerous. To aid in their rehabilitation. Cool, because they all want to rehabilitate. SCC is also responsible for the training and placement into conservation camp programs. That's the firefighters. I will say this, though. If you really want to if you're an inmate and you go to a fire camp and you learn the trade and you go apply when you, what are they called? Parole? Go apply at a firehouse, like a real fucking fire station. They'll hire you for sure. That's the truth. The SCC functions as a training center for incarcerated people. Again, they substituted the word inmate for incarcerated people and made the whole prison safer. In wildland firefighting techniques. Wildland is the motherfuckers that jump out of the helicopter. Or the ones that do the crazy stuff. I found that interesting. Not my cup of tea or cup of chanate, but I like that. Rush. The institution is separated into 2 dormitories type styles facilities for minimum and low medium custody. So what that looks like in general is a fucking dorm. A big ass open bay with bunk beds. That's what a dorm looks like, right? It smells like nutsack, socks, huevos, chode, sweat, burpees, burning ink to make tattoos, pruno, marijuana, fentanyl, be smelling like cell phone batteries, be smelling like mecos. The hell? I don't know. It could. You just never know. It could. So, hey, CO, what's the mecos? Don't you worry about it, man. Lock it up. Take it home. Take it. You're not even supposed to be out right now, man. What are you doing out? Take it home. You got me, CO. You got me. Anyways, I know you guys love my impersonations. I just lost total contract. Oh, here we go. And 270 design facility with celled housing for high medium security. So basically your average 270 design, Centinela State Prison 270, Calipatria State Prison 270, Ironwood State Prison 270, Donovan Correctional Facility 270. It's a rotunda down the middle where you walk in. You look to your left, you have A section, you have two tiers, cells on the bottom tier, cells on the top tier. You have A section, you could see it. B section's right to your front. The officer's podium's there, and C section's to your right. You have a shower on lower A and upper A, lower B and upper B, lower C and upper C. You have telephones, inmate telephones. They probably got tablets now, so I don't think they need the cell phones on the wall. And they got television TVs on the each side and drinking fountains. All right. So basically that's it, man. Here's the warden, Mr. Smith. Never even met this guy. Never heard of him, right? You met one, you met them all. Steve Smith has been acting warden at Sierra Conservation Center in Jamestown since February 23. That's cool. Mr. Smith began his career with CDCR in September 1996. Isn't that the year Tupac got? At a correctional officer he started as a CO at Salinas Valley State Prison. Made it to sergeant, lieutenant. Oh man, I hate to see this, but I wish. No disrespect. What I like to see, doesn't matter what I like to see. I like to see somebody go from officer, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, associate warden, chief deputy warden, warden. No disrespect. I know I got a lot of friends that are CC2s, and they'll be like, fuck you, you dumb motherfucker, just because you don't have a degree. That's true. That's true. Okay, cool. So what are we going to do next, right? So, Sierra Conservation Center, right? The California Department of Corrections is a transparent agency. I'm going to add something here, right? Because anything can happen at any prison, and I'm sure they would appreciate this. I'm sure they would appreciate any reporting of staff misconduct, right? So I'm going to end it with this. Since we are all public taxpayers, and this is straight off of the CDCR website, man, Office of Internal Affairs, straight off their website. Their mission, which they claim it is a mission of the Office of Internal Affairs, OIA, to uphold the best interest and confidence of the public. Well, we're the public now. Woo! And department employees. I'm no longer an employee. Gracias a ti. Walked away with a very honorable career. Thank you. That's behind me now. I'm a father. I'm a t-ball coach. First time ever. We had the first coaching group for my daughter's t-ball. It feels good, man. I'm turning over a new leaf. Your boy never did any type of activities like this. This is a new me, 2024. Friendly, family guy. Love it. The Office of Internal Affairs shall. Let me tell you guys something. You guys want to be a sergeant, a lieutenant, a captain, an officer. When they use the word shall, it's not up for debate. Okay? Shall and should. Shall means they have to. They have to. If they don't, they are in violation of policy. So let me restart that over. Shall, oh, you're going to do it. per policy. The Office of Internal Affairs shall conduct complete, objective, and independent investigations of alleged employee misconduct. All investigations shall be conducted. Shall, there's that word again. Remember, if you don't do it, you are in utter violation. You be knowing. It's on every test. Shall be conducted in a manner to ensure the integrity of the department is maintained through a system of discipline where fairness and justice are assured. Okay, let me go back up. Allegations of alleged employee misconduct. Well, who's an employee, Hector? Oh, it can go from your loneliest CO. It can go up to a captain's misconduct, right? It doesn't say lieutenants on down, just emphasizing that. An employee is anybody that wears the badge and the patch, right? If you were a plumber, you got that badge. Hey, that's a badge. You're an employee because of responsibility, my boy. It's not just, I get to wear a big plaque like this, a big wall plaque when I get my badge. Not that anybody did or didn't. Somebody may have been wearing a suit when they went from plumber to associate warden. You know, the motherfucking wall plaques, somehow it was able to fit in the breast pocket, allegedly. Motherfucker was walking around the yard with a fucking 8x11 plaque on his fucking shit. Motherfucker, we get it. You're a peace officer now. I done been one. Anyways, got off subject. So government code, right? Now we're talking about law. We're talking about policy. We're talking about law. Government Code Section 8547 is referred to the California Whistleblower Protection Act and defines retaliation in detail. So if you were so happen to report, you're protected by law, right? You need to start documenting this. Go ahead and screenshot this. So again, I'm not saying that there is or there isn't, but if you are aware of staff misconduct, just know that as an employee, it is your duty. You're responsible to report misconduct. And as the Office of Internal Affairs, it is their mission to shall conduct complete, objective, and independent investigations of alleged employee misconduct. And since SCC is in Northern California, today is SCC. Tomorrow, who knows? So here's the information right off of the website, man. All I am is a journalist. I got my credentials to be a journalist. I got my credentials to be, what was that shit that I said I was going to be? An independent journalist. I'm already a book publisher. Again, if you haven't got my book on Amazon, Operation Yard Recall, gracias a ti. So yeah, man, that's crazy. I went from being a CEO to an entrepreneur, man. Sky's the limit. Business. I can do anything I want as a businessman within my legal parameters. There's their address. I would recommend you call this number 916-255-1301 if you are aware of any staff misconduct. Holy shit, sexual misconduct. What the hell? I didn't see this part right here. How did I not see it? If you're aware of any sexual misconduct, here's the phone number. Area code 877-424-3577. With that, I want to wish you guys a happy, what's today? Remember, all my days go the same. Thursday, January 25th. The month of fucking January flew by fast. Remember, always do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. That's called integrity. Keep pushing forward.